record mode so that I don't have to. Yeah. So once again, a very good morning to you all, because the videos will be shared to school from today. And I request all of you to please switch on your videos. Paras, Samir, Ayush, Anshika Beta, Tanuj, Nonit, Sahil, Aisha, Nikita, Gurvinder. Yeah, good to see your fresh faces. You guys are looking smart. Paras is always a hero. Samir is also looking smart today. Ayush looking smart, looking good. Yeah, we have another hero, Sahil Arora. So good to see. And yeah, Nikita, very good, beta. Tanuj, if you're not okay, it's okay from my end. Fine, fine. Okay. Gurvinder, if you can switch on your camera. Anshika and Noned, please switch on your cameras. And please carry your notebooks, your stationaries along with you. I'm going to share my screen and we'll start going with the things accordingly. So very good that we have very smart student in our course. Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So carry your notebooks, and yesterday last two sessions we have discussed a straight line method. So today's session will be based on return down value method. There is nothing change other than the amount of depreciation. Entire process will remain same. Accounts will be maintained in the same manner. One side, on the debit side, left hand side, you have to record the book value, and on the right hand side you have to record the depreciation. Then after the depreciated value, the depreciated value of the current year will then be carried forward to the next year in the left hand side. So same way it will go on till the year the question is asking for. If the question asks to maintain the machinery account for 2 years, then we'll make it for 2 years. If it asks to maintain it for 3 years, we make it for 3 years. If it asks to maintain it for 4 years, then we'll be making it for 4 years. So we'll be going it accordingly. Fine. Have you, Paris, have you studied depreciation earlier? Have you practiced it earlier?
Yes, sir, I know.
Okay, okay, that's good enough. Yeah, very good to know. Yeah, so you people will be practicing. So the question is here in your screen. So the first question is, a boiler was purchased from abroad for rupees 10,000, shipping and forwarding charges rupees 2,000, import duty rupees 7,000, and expenses of installation amounted to rupees 1,000. Calculate the depreciation for first 3 years separately for each year at the rate 10% per annum on diminishing balance method. So I told you diminishing balance method is return down value method only. You can call it diminishing balance method, you can call it return down value method, you can call it decreasing balance method. Anything which is decreasing by the name, it comes under return down value method. So there are many names, you can call it with any. So the question is here in your screen. You can take a screenshot or note down whatsoever you want. Screenshot would be much better, I guess. So screenshot is a good idea, better to take it. So now first thing what you have to do is you have to tell me the acquisition cost of this boiler. It was purchased from abroad for 10,000. We spent rupees 2,000 for forwarding charges, 7,000 import duty, and installation expenses 1,000. So what is the cost of this asset? What is the acquisition cost?
20,000.
How much?
20,000.
Very good, Gurvinder. The
20,000.
acquisition cost becomes 20,000. 10,000, the cost it was purchased for. Then shipping charges were 1,000. Import duty was 7,000. And installation charges amounted to 1,000. So in all, it makes 20,000. This way it happens in all, it makes 20,000. So 20,000 will be the original cost of the asset. I'll take 1 minute and to take a picture of this to send the attendance into the group. Then we'll start again. Meanwhile, you can continue proceeding with the things. Yeah. So done from my side. Yeah, so the question is here again in your screen. Gurvinder, very correct. So what do we need to do is next, calculate the depreciation for first 3 years separately and prepare boiler's account. So we need to prepare boiler account. We'll write down in your notebook, in our notebook, boiler account. Then we'll divide our notebook into certain columns, as you can see in the screen. I hope it is visible. For debit side, and for credit side, date, particulars, journal folio amount, date, particular, journal folio amount. You can skip with journal folio column as of now, because if your notebook you're not able to make space, proper space for this, so you can just go with date, particulars, amount for debit side, date, particulars, amount for credit side. So hope you guys are drawing it. And then we'll start proceeding with the question. Which date this was purchased? Any date? Is there any date in the question? No date is there in the question. So first step, what will we write in our notebook? You can see in the screen. The boiler, yeah, date is given. Is it given? A boiler was purchased from abroad for 10,000. Shipping and forwarding charges was paid. Dash, and no date is given. So in question, we have taken an imaginary date. You don't need to write anything into the date column. You can just write first year, second year, or if nothing is given, you can keep it as blank. You can also keep the column blank if no date is given in the question. If date is given, we'll follow it accordingly. If date is not given, then we don't need to note it down. You can just write first year, second year, like that. Imaginarily, we have assumed that it is calendar year, but there is no need as such. So you can take it accordingly. So to bank account, first step will be to write down the cost of asset, which is 20,000. Fine. So we'll note it down in the debit side, rupees 20,000. Fine. I hope this is done. Then the rate of depreciation, how much was the percentage of depreciation? Percentage of depreciation is 10%.
10%.
Yeah, we have depreciation at the rate 10% per year. So what will be the amount of depreciation for first year?
2,000.
2,000. Very good, Ayush. So first year, the depreciation will be 2,000. You can continue proceeding by depreciation account on 31 December or by the end of the first year. The depreciation account will have 2,000. So we'll write by depreciation account 2,000. Then 20,000 was the original cost. 2,000 is the depreciation. So 20,000 minus 2,000, remaining balance in the machinery, this boiler account by balance carried down will be 20,000 minus 2,000, 18,000 at the end of the first year. So the remaining value of the asset at the end of this year becomes 18,000. You can note it down in your notebook, because from now you have to maintain things in your fair notebook, in your classwork notebook. This will be checked. This will be kept for further and few students have submitted their notebooks, but many have still not submitted. I don't know why you guys are not submitting your notebooks or what problem you're facing. I again say the time is challenging. but this is for everyone. I also have to work on these assignment at the evening. I have to sit after my tuition classes for long for preparing these assignment to upload it into ERP to send reports to school. So everyone, this is for everyone. Not only you are facing trouble, everyone is facing trouble. Physically, it was okay. We don't have to prepare any assignment. We just had to come to classroom, just note down in the notebook. No work was there. Now it is more hectic, but I'm taking it in a positive way that I'm learning so many things. In my previous school, we were using Microsoft Teams, which were very convenient. I think it was better than Zoom because it had more option. It had whiteboard, it had like live polling system, live question answering, so many options Microsoft Teams had. Zoom, I didn't find all those options here, or maybe I'm not much comfortable with this software because I'm not trained in this. So but the time is challenging for all of us, so we all are learning in this process. All your teachers are also your co-learners, not only your teachers. Now teachers are your co-learners, so this is a learning process. All of you have to learn it together. So maintain your notebook, share it accordingly, share your assignment, whatever things are being uploaded into your websites in your school app, please check it every day. The matter is subject matter, whatever material is being uploaded, that is very useful for your examination part, because entire paper will be based on whatever material have been uploaded. I'll not bring any question other than the book. Because we don't have any book as of now, the book is only the material whatever have been uploaded into the ERP. I'm uploading every day, and I'll keep uploading. By today or tomorrow I'll upload for the previous chapters also. And I'm telling you again that entire question paper will be based on those assignments, those worksheets, and those e-resources whichever are uploaded in the school ERP. Nothing will come other than that. Or if anything comes other than that, like if you think that anything you have not studied and it comes into examination, then it belongs to the e-resource. Study it. If you find anything that we have not discussed, then ask me. We'll take that topic into the class also, so that everyone will get benefited. So this way it will go on. I'll be there to help you in examination in any way, whatever I can, to prepare you, to make you 100% success as per your caliber. But you have to pay attention whatever work is being given. So balance carried down for this year is 18,000. Now what will be the balance brought down for next year? Sahil ji. Yeah, Nikita, I guess you are answering. What will be the balance brought down for next year?
18,000.
18,000. The balance carried down of current year becomes the balance brought down of next year. So next year will brought down this 18,000. So 18,000 in the second year will brought down to balance brought down 18,000. And again, depreciation will be charged. Only the difference is that in straight line method, amount of depreciation remains same every year. But in this return down value method, straight line method, it was same every year, but in return down value method, it keeps declining. Value has declined. God, this is for the first time. How to remove? Our classes have also started this. This is my very first experience. Some Vinod is trying to enter the class. The meme boy. Okay. Yeah. So last time the balance carried down was 18,000. Now it will be the balance brought down of present year. So balance carried down was 18,000. This year it will be balance brought down. Fine. So it is 18,000. Now we'll calculate 10% depreciation on this 18,000. So what will be the depreciation for this year? 10% of 18,000. Sahil beta.
1,800.
1,800. Good, Ayush. 10% of 18,000. This year depreciation will be 1,800. And the remaining value of the asset, 18,000 minus 1800. Anyone? Now, Gurvinder,
16,200.
Sahil, you also tell what will be the remaining value of the boiler?
So 16,200.
Very good. Ayush, Sahil, all of you, you both tried very well. 18,000, then depreciation is 1,800. So value of machinery becomes 16,200. This will be carried down. Now this carried down becomes brought down for the next year. Fine. So this becomes balance brought down for next year. Gurjas is there in the class? No, Gurjas is not here. He's trying to enter, but he's late, so I'll not let him in because now students have started playing here also. I won't tolerate it because for other it would be a joke apart. A student may disturb, but I don't like it going this way because I behave like friends to my students, so there should not be any kind of indisciplincy with me. So these Vinod and other people whosoever are joining with other name, I'll not let them join the classroom. So whosoever from tomorrow also, because people will start doing this, so many places my friends are facing the same challenge. So what we'll do is I'm keeping first 5 minutes for joining. So those whosoever joins in first 5 minutes will take them forward. Those whoever are not joining in the first 5 minutes will not let them in, because there might be so many teachers and so many people are facing problems. See, we teachers are also human. It feels bad. It happened with so many of my colleagues. Like students are abusing, students are saying so many things, and just feel this thing that these teachers are working for you so long for coming to this online session. We are coming in this online session for 40 minutes, but we have to prepare at least for 4 hours to upload assignment, to prepare your assignment, what the way the explanation will go on. So we are working very hard. We are taking you like our own kid. So please take it things in that way. If any of your friend for joke or anybody asks for our meeting ID and password, then don't share. Or if anybody diverts your mind, maybe some people will divert your mind because it feels fun. You'll enjoy those things, entering into the class with different names and bothering the teacher, bothering the people. I understand. I understand all those things, and it looks good with the person who deserves this. But there are two types of people, teachers: those who deserve and those who are in the profession by their choice. So we, like teacher, I am here by choice, and I treat you very well. So whatever way I want. So I don't like accept these kind of behaviors that Vinod, that thing has happened to me the very first time. It's quite funny, but better to avoid this thing rather to go much forward into this. So zyada problem ho, isse badhiya I should be in the safe zone. So so that, because if something happens, these Binod, to our class student will join from a different name. I don't know who is joining. They don't know me. They'll say anything. It will be nothing for them, but for me it will be a lot, because we have a level of communication. I don't use abusing, so I don't like the words as such. So there are many concerns like that. Hope you understand. So this way, this question ends. First year depreciation we have charged, second year depreciation we have charged. Now the remaining value of the asset becomes 16,200. Again we'll charge depreciation for third year, because question said to prepare depreciation account for 3 year. Again 10% of the remaining value of 16,200. So what will be 10% of 16,200? Anyone?
1620.
Very good, 1620. So we'll record this, and now 16,200 minus 1620, whatever value comes, this will be our balance carried down this way. So which is 14,518 balance carried down. Next year we can keep it as balance brought down, or here only we can finish up, wind up our question. So question said to prepare it for 3 years. We have prepared it like that in our screen. Hope everybody have done that. So done everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then we can move on to our next question. So next question is again here in our screen, which is Birla Cement Limited, sorry, purchased on 1st January 2015 a plant for rupees 80,000. On 1st April 2016, it purchased additional plant costing 48,000. On 1st September 2017, the plant purchased on 1st January 2015 was sold off for rupees 42,000. And on the same date, fresh plant was purchased at the cost of rupees 75,000. Depreciation was charged annually at the rate 10% on diminishing balance method. Accounts are closed each year on 31st December. Show the plant account for 3 years. So this question, this is the type of question that will come in exam. इस तरीके के question आपके अभी 15 September वाले exam में आएंगे. Why so? Because the previous one was just for practice how depreciation is calculated and how it is brought down and carried down. In exam, we'll have questions like a machinery was purchased, a machinery was sold. Within the year it was purchased, within the year, in between of the year it was sold. So in question mein, what we have to do, we have to calculate depreciation on the basis of month also. Like here in the question, the year have been started from 1st January 2015 and it is ending on 31 December. So this means the organization is following calendar year, because 1st January to 31 December is our calendar year and 1st April to 31 March is our accounting year. So this organization follows calendar year, this means. So we have to follow the calendar year in the question. You have to focus on to that also. So if any machinery is being purchased in September, you can see in the screen that one machinery is being purchased on 1st September. So we'll calculate depreciation according to that, according to the remaining month in completing the year. तो कभी पे आपको month के basis पे भी depreciation निकालना रहेगा. When the machinery lasts for throughout the year, वहां आपको month का concept नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा. So just understand it very clearly. जैसे month का concept means 1st September को ये machinery हमने purchase करा है and accounting year we are closing this on 31 December. So September से 31 December तक कितने months हुए? How many months are there from 1st September to 31 December?
4.
4 months. So on this machinery which is being purchased on 1st September will be calculating depreciation for 4 months. So the machinery, for the second machinery, the cost is 42,000. 10% is the rate of depreciation and it will be calculated for 4 months. That means 4 upon 12. If the machinery lasts for whole year, then nothing upon 12. Like we'll be calculating just percentage. Like for the first machinery, a plant for 80,000 was purchased on January. April 2016, it purchased another plant, and September it purchased third plant. And on January, it sold off the plant, whatever it is. Fine. So we are going for the first plant, Birla Cement Limited, purchased on 1st January 2015, plant for 80,000. And rate of depreciation is given at the third last line of the question, which is 10%. So 10% of 80,000 will be 8,000. So this way we'll come to the account, debit side, credit side. Date, particulars, amount, date, particulars, amount. So to bank account on Jan 1, 2015, this machinery was purchased for 80,000 and now 10% we need to charge the depreciation. So 10% of 80,000 will be
8
8,000. So by depreciation, we'll write 8,000. Very good, Nikita. Then 80,000 minus 8,000, balance carried down will be 72,000. I hope you are doing it in notebook. So next, this remaining value will be carried down to the next accounting year. So next accounting year, 72,000 was the remaining value. The same value we brought down to the next accounting year on 1st Jan 2016, which is 72,000. Now the same year, we'll go back to the question. We see in the question that on 1st April 2016, it purchased additional plant costing 48,000. इसी साल के जो हमने दूसरा साल शुरू करा है January 1, 2016 को, which will end on 31 December 2016. So 1 April 2016 को you have bought an additional plant for rupees 48,000. So that plant will also be debited to your account. So to bank account again 48,000. 72,000 की आपकी पुरानी मशीनरी है, 48,000 की आपने अप्रैल में परचेस कर ली. Now you'll be telling me the amount of depreciation. First machinery, which is the book value is 72,000 and 10% depreciation we need to charge. So what will be the amount of depreciation on first machinery?
So 7,200.
7,200. Very good, because it is for whole year. And the next machinery, which is purchased on 1st April, the cost of this machinery is 48, but because we purchased it on April 1, 2016, so we'll calculate depreciation from April 1 to 31 December. How many months are there from 1 April to 31 December? Prabnoor, can you answer? Prabnoor, can you please unmute? Kamaljeet, Abhinav, Nonid, Nav, Gurvinder.
हाँ जी सर.
हाँ, 40. हाँ जी sir. What was the question? Did you get my question? Okay, let me repeat. So the question was, see in the screen, 48,000 is the cost of machinery. और ये मशीनरी आपने परचेस करी है अप्रैल 1 को. अकाउंटिंग ईयर आपका एंड हो रहा है 31 दिसंबर को. सो फॉर हाउ मेनी मंथ्स विल कैलकुलेट डेप्रिसिएशन इन दिस केस? 1 अप्रैल से लेकर के 1 अप्रैल को आपने मशीनरी परचेस करी, 31 दिसंबर को आप मशीनरी से मतलब ईयर एंड कर रहे हैं. द ईयर एंड्स ऑन 31 दिसंबर. सो डेप्रिसिएशन इन दिस मशीनरी will be calculated for how many months? Gurvinder. Okay, Sahil beta.
So 9 months.
9 months. Ayush, is he right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Both of you.
Yes, you are right.
What was that? Bank account, yes, this will be calculated for 9 months, which was accurately correct. So next what we'll do is we'll calculate the depreciation for 9 months. Amount to bank account, the cost of machinery is 48,000. 10% of this will calculate only for 9 months. So 48,000 into 10 upon 100 into 9 upon 12. How much you got? 48,000 into
3,600.
what?
3,600.
3,600. Very good, beta. 48,000 into 10 upon 100 into 9 upon 12, we got 3,600, 3,600. So this way we'll write it into our notebook. You should also learn the way how to write it. See in the screen, by depreciation account on first machinery 7,200, second machinery 3,600. Bracket mein I have mentioned that this is for 9 months. So total depreciation together in both the machinery 7,200 plus 3,600. In amount column it becomes 10,800. Now we'll find out the balance carried down of first machinery and second machinery. First depreciation will be subtracted from first machinery. Second depreciation will be subtracted from second machinery. So 72,000 minus 7,200, we got 64,800. 48,000 minus 3,600, we got 44,400. So together this makes 1,09,200, and when we add both the amount, both the side is equal, which is 1,20,20 in both the side. So this much, this way our second year ends. So I hope you have done it into your notebook. Again saying, because if you're practicing into your notebooks, only then you'll get. If you're not practicing in your notebook, then you'll have some problems. Yes. So now the balance carried down of this year becomes the balance brought down of next year. जो इस साल का carried down balance है, next year में चल करके वो क्या हो जाता है हमारा balance brought down. So balance carried down. What is this? Yeah. For in first December 31, 2016. Now next year will commence from which date? Next year will commence from which date?
Jan 1.
Jan 1, 2017, because the year ended on 31 December 2016. So next accounting year starts from 1 Jan 2017. Now we'll do balance brought. First machinery carried down of previous year, second machinery carried down of previous year will become the brought down of this year. First machinery में 64,800 बचा था आपका, second machinery में 44,400 बचा था आपका. So total it becomes 1,09,200. Fine. Now फर्स्ट मशीनरी का हमने नोट कर लिया, सेकंड मशीनरी का हमने नोट कर लिया. नाउ विल गो बैक टू द क्वेश्चन अगेन बिकॉज वी हैड समथिंग देयर वन मोर रिगार्डिंग वन मोर मशीनरी. 2017 को हमने एक और मशीनरी परचेस करा है. इट इज गिवन इन द स्क्रीन ऑन द नेक्स्ट लाइन. ऑन 1st September 2017 द प्लांट purchased on 1st January 2015 was sold for 42,000, and on the same date a fresh plant were purchased for the cost of 75,000. तो 1st September को हमने क्या करा? The plant purchased on 1st January 2015 was sold for 42,000. 1st September 2017 को हमने क्या एक्टिविटी किया है? The plant that was purchased on 1st January 2015 जिसका कॉस्ट 80,000 था, उस प्लांट को आपने बेच दिया कितने में? 42,000 में. So when we purchased, we have debited it. जब आपने परचेज किया था तब आपने इसको मशीनरी अकाउंट में, प्लांट अकाउंट में डेबिट किया था. अब सेल कर रहे हैं हम तो क्या करेंगे इसको प्लांट अकाउंट में?
Credit.
Very good. So this sale will be recorded in credit side. Purchase we have recorded in debit side. So sale will record it in the credit side. कितने में सेल करा है? 42,000 में हमने सेल करा है. So let's go on for the sale first. 2007, you can see on the screen in the credit side, 2017 September 1. By bank account that first plant जिसका आज की डेट में प्राइस कितना है? 64,800. You sold it for 42,000. You sold it for 42,000, and depreciation will also be charged till September because आपने सेल करा है सितंबर तक, तो सितंबर तक तो मशीनरी हमारे अकाउंट में रही है ना. So we'll count depreciation on this machinery up to September. Just try getting what I'm trying to explain. 64,800 मशीनरी की कॉस्ट है Jan 1 को आपके अकाउंट में, और आपने इस मशीनरी को बेच दिया September 1 में. तो सितंबर 1 में कितने में बेचा हमने? यू कैन सी इन द क्रेडिट साइड 42,000, इतने में तो हमने बेचा। बट टिल सितंबर द वैल्यू विल डिक्लाइन, क्योंकि सितंबर तक कितने मंथ्स हुए? जनवरी से सितंबर तक हाउ मेनी मंथ्स आर देयर? 8 months, January,
हाँ।
February, March, April, May, June, July